£71 Manchester United fans paid to go to that game today. It would have been a rip-off at £5. An absolute joke. It's becoming repetitive for United fans to have to endure this. And I'm quite happy as the United Stand presenter to apologise to every single one from you. I've said it before. You'll never, ever get one from the club. You'll never get an apology. But yes, it's very easy to come on here and say Van Gaal out because it should be Van Gaal out 100%. But the reality is we're watching them week in, week out now. Every week, Van Gaal from 2014 makes the opposition play like Barcelona. He doesn't look interested anymore. He's never going to stand up. The blame is firmly with the board and Woodward because he's persisting with something that's not going to work. Herrera is playing like Joey Barton. I mean, listen, Herrera was awful today. I'll put my hands up and say that. But his confidence is gone. He doesn't know what he's doing. And so many of our players are like that. That team we just lost to today are a pub team. They're Wimbledon of the late 80s and 90s. And I'm not talking about the stuff you play on grass or Boris Becker. I'm talking bad football teams. But as the game went on, they actually went from a bad, boring long ball team into a team that was playing us off the park. An absolute disgrace. And for the people who came onto Twitter and said after the Memphis goal, oh, where are you? You're going to complain about him now. I'll repeat it. I've seen more effort in a paralysed sloth than I have in that total waste of time. And I don't like to get on players' backs, well, Fellaini permitted, but Fellaini would have been a welcome addition to that team today because they were just abysmal. And Memphis is abysmal. If you've ever played football, he doesn't put his foot in. He's a fancy Dan. And against a team like that, still on there, that's 1 point in that way, who lost 9-1 over 2 games to Napoli, it's just not good enough. Nobody comes out of that game with any credit. Certainly not the manager. It's abysmal. I mean, Mata again doing his Mars bar in a bloody diet show, disappearing act as per usual. People want to blame Carrick for the first goal. Bad pass by Carrick, 30 yards out from the goal. The player runs 30 yards with Herrera carrying his shopping next to him, not putting a tackle in. Yes, it was a bad pass, but where was the effort? The defence, yes, it's young. I wanted to come on this as well. If anybody dares to come on and say we've got 14 or 15 injuries, I'm going to lose it big time because we've consistently had injuries at Manchester United for the last 4 years. It's not an excuse. They are a lot worse than they used to be. And that probably, from knowing something about football and training, is because of the training this complete and utter cretin and plonker is introduced at Manchester United. He hasn't got a clue about the Premier League. He is absolutely clueless. Herrera, our star player on the US tour, watched all those games, stand-out player the whole of the tour, doesn't even get a look in. Lingard, yes, he set the first goal up because the defender missed the cross. Final ball atrocious, terrible against Sunderland, plays the full game again. Herrera comes on when Mata has wimped out of a tackle and we've lost the game 2-1. I mean, I think we'll still get through. I think Van Gaal will still be in charge, but I find it absolutely pitiful that we are having to endure this every week. I want to win the Europa League. Pie in the sky. I need a slap. I need a slap for even saying that comment. We are not winning the Europa League. We're just so bad. There is only one solution. There is only one solution. And even the most plasticest Manchester United fan can see that solution is you need to change the manager. It's been written in history for years and years and years. When a leader is not working out, they don't turn it round. This ship has been sinking since mid-November, and we are still letting it go down. It needs a new manager, even if it's Giggs, just for that little boost to get us through to the end of the season. Even if Marino said, I'm not coming till the summer, which I don't blame him, we need a boost. Give the manager to bloody Moyes till the end of the season. Give it to somebody, because you cannot carry on like this. The fans just don't deserve it. I mean, my notes are very, I mean, I'm sat down. I must explain why I'm sat down, because if I was stood up, I think I'd be going absolutely mad. I'm sat down because I've got 4 stitches in my leg from an injury yesterday where I fell over and put a big hole in my shin. That's why I'm sat down. I mean, fortunately, I did get to sit down in luxury and have a little kip through the second half, but it's just abysmal. I think luckily I'm on drugs already for the pain, but not for Manchester United, although maybe we all do need some of them, because it is just repetitive crap. It really is unbelievable what we've become. From this famous name for playing entertaining football, we are an absolute joke. I mean, I don't even listen to what Arsenal fans or Liverpool fans say, because it's just, I accept what we are, an absolute laughingstock. but he will still be the manager. I would love to be doing a video to say Louis van Gaal should be sacked, but I'm going to look at some of your comments now. But I mean, people are saying they want to die and what you know, swearing and stuff like that. You know what? I don't. I just think it's an absolute farce, and I blame the board. I really do blame Ed Woodward. David Gill said about 4 weeks ago that the responsibility for Van Gaal and whether he goes or not is nothing to do with the likes of Sir Alex Ferguson, David Gill, Bobby Charlton. It's 100% with Ed Woodward and the Glazers. They are 100% to blame for the situation we're in, because they've got their heads so far up their backsides with their fat wallets that they don't want to accept that they made a massive mistake with Moyes, made a massive mistake in the transfer windows, and made a massive mistake with Van Gaal. And they are banging their head against a brick wall, hoping they're going to break through that wall. And all they're going to do is continue to bloody their face and bloody the club that is Manchester United, because it's unacceptable. I don't know what we do, because the minute the Glazers took over, they grabbed the club, took a firm hold on it, and nothing we can do can break it down. People talk about fans boycotting the ground. Not a chance. You've got career Manchester United fans who, come rain, wind and snow and sun, will go to games no matter what, because it's inbred in them that you stand by your club. Whether that's right or wrong, I commend and respect them. But while they're doing that and putting money into the Glazers' pocket, you will never stop it. You will never stop it. I don't know what the answer is. They never should have got hold of the club in the first place. But money talks, and you know what walks. And we are walking straight to hell at the moment with this lot. We are going down the path of Liverpool. We will not win anything. They need to make a change. They've got to make a change. I can't believe he's still in charge. Look at the results we've had. It's been absolutely abysmal. I mean, he's took 13 points from 14 games. That's bad enough. But to lose to this lot, a pub team, yeah, they may be Danish champions, but they're a pub team. To lose to them is bad enough. To get played off the park is another matter, literally. And one matter, I mean, I know we all love him because he does a blog. That was pitiful. Herrera, I love Herrera. Absolutely rubbish. Carrick, you know what? He didn't play fantastically, but at least he tries to pass the ball forward. And as Poppy Pep says, £71 they've had to pay for that. I just think... I think it's an absolute disgrace what Manchester United fans in general have to put up with. But to have to pay for that, the club should refund them. They should be refunded for that. They go over there and support the club. Well, everybody should be refunded, but that's an absolute disgrace. Herrera did play badly, says Abu. I'd agree with that. Abdullah says Arsenal are going to rape us. Well, Mata crap, says Just Jay. Van Gaal out. Mata has played rubbish all season. Yeah, I mean, can't believe that. Some of you were saying last week, we don't want Jose because he'll sack Mata. Well, Mata, at the end of the day, is only given so much space by Manchester United fans because he's a nice bloke who does a blog every Monday and does his work for charity. Well, boo bloody who. This is Manchester United. It's a results business, and he's not good enough. And you know what? His stats have been okay, but he's not contributed a goal or an assist for something like 20 games now. It's absolutely abysmal. I think the players are culpable, but you know what? They're run by a dictator. I mean, what is Morgan Schneidlin doing? French international, £25 million, one of the best midfielders in the Premier League for the last 3 years, sat on the bench playing cards with Herrera. I mean, it's just farcical, absolute farcical man management. And what I would say about Memphis as well, he's been at the club for 8 months. He's still, every time he gets the ball, holds onto the ball for too long and comes in from the right. That is me as a fan and other fans saying that. You know, we're not paid to run Manchester United. And for 8 months, we've all been saying it. Van Gaal can't even drill that out of him. It's man management. It's taking a player to the side and saying, don't hold on to the ball for so long and don't always come in on your right. And he still does it. It's basics. It's absolute basics. And he doesn't grasp it. He's a lazy old man getting a final paycheck who came out with the fantastic words this week, I'd rather win the FA Cup because it will look good on my CV to win something in England because I've already won the UEFA Cup. You selfish, arrogant, stubborn, up your own backside, cretin, get out of our club, take Woodward with you, because it's an absolute joke that fans are having to put up with this. And yes, I'm mad. And you can say, oh, you're going over top with some of the things you're saying. But I'm not. I'm tired of it. I'm absolutely tired of it. It's about time he's, you know, United stand, we stand. That lazy git sits on his backside and has done for the last 2 years. And it's a joke. He spent a lot of money. He's never produced his philosophy. He's never produced any entertaining football. He's a joke. He's an absolute joke. Say it how it is. That's what you have to do as a fan. Say it how it is. He's rubbish. He's absolute rubbish. And he's got to go. Will it happen? I don't know. But It needs to happen. It really does need to happen. And nothing would make me happier than to be doing a Louis van Gaal sacked video tomorrow. Give it to Giggs. Give it to Warren Joyce. Give it to Nicky Butt. I tell you what, if we got Giggs, though, Scholes would come in. And he talks the most sense out of anybody I've seen related to Manchester United in the last 12 months. He said United were a pub team 12 months ago. He was right. He says we're boring. He's right. He said he wouldn't don a bloody T-shirt to wear to play for Louis van Gaal in a million years. He was right about that. Just disgusting. Absolutely disgusting. And I could go on all night about it. I just want to touch on the team. Romero, good game. He did have a good game. He made 3 world-class saves in keeping with the Manchester United. I mean, this is ridiculous as well. The whole of Louis van Gaal's career, consistently 95% of the time, our goalkeeper has been man of the match. I mean, what an absolute embarrassment that is. We've had the best keepers in the world in Schmeichel and Van der Sar. They were very rarely man of the match. When your goalkeeper's man of the match, it means your team's crap, and that is 100% true. Love, don't care about him. Don't think he's very good. I think he's playing because of injuries. Don't rate him, young lad, whatever. He's coming up for 22. Never going to be good enough for Manchester United. Blind, he's got a beautiful left foot, but he's slower than a washing machine going backwards. Smalling, his confidence is starting to be impacted. McNair, confidence has been blown over the last 18 months. Silly things like being taken off after half an hour. Herrera, confident shot. Carrick doesn't know what's going on behind him, probably deluded and drugged. Memphis, lazy arse. Lingard, not good enough. In fact, we were playing a League One side today. People should have been having 8 or 9 out of 10. Nobody did. Martial, better on the left, wasted up front. Mata, the Mars bar in a diet show, disappeared as per usual. So Herrera, not enough time to come on. Schneidlin, waste of space in the fact that he doesn't get picked. I mean, it's just absolutely brilliant. Liam says negative mark. Spot on. Well done. You figured that one out after 10 minutes, have you, Liam? Well done. We'll give you a comment of the day for that. I just want to say about Pereira as well. I'll finish it off with this one. He's never going to get picked by Louis van Gaal. Louis van Gaal hates Brazilians. That's why his wife's so hairy. And on that bombshell, please drop us a like. Please drop us a like. It means a lot to us if you like the video. Subscribe to United Stand. We say it how it is. I pray to God that we're going to be doing a Louis van Gaal sacked video tomorrow. I don't think it's going to happen. You deserve it to happen. The fans are all I care about, and they've been absolutely crapped on again tonight. But you know what? Woodward been destroying Manchester United since 2013, sending us all to Louis van Gaal. Thanks for watching. Speak to you soon.